My dear children, today we are going to study the lesson How the Camel Got His Hump by Rudyard Kipling. This is from your supplementary reader. It so happened. Okay. First I say about the author. Rudyard Kipling was born in 1865 and died in 1936. He was an English journalist, short story writer, poet, and novelist. He was born in India, which inspired much of his work. Okay? Now the lesson How the Camel Got His Hump by Rudyard Kipling. Hump, you know what is hump? Yes, it is a rounded protuberance found on the back of a camel. Everybody knows. So, how did the camel get his hump? We can see the first part. The world had just begun and animals were working for humans. There was one lazy animal that did nothing and said nothing but humph. Humph is an expression slightly scornful, doubt, and dissatisfaction. Okay. Even the clever jinn was at his wits' end. Jinn means a spirit with magical powers. Jinn, a spirit with magical powers. At his wits' end means confused. Even the jinn was confused. Understand? See, in the beginning, when the world was new and the animals were just beginning to work for man, there was a camel and he lived in the middle of a howling desert. Howling desert means the desert where the wind howled. Howling desert because he did not want to work. He ate sticks and thorns and prickles. Prickles means thorns. And when anybody spoke to him, he said, humph, just humph. Expression. And no more, nothing else. Presently, the horse came to him on Monday morning. Presently means at that time. With a saddle on his back. Saddle means seat. So horse came there and said, Camel, oh camel, come out and trot like the rest of us. Trot means run on two legs. Humph, said the camel. And the horse went away and told the man. Presently, the dog came to him with a stick in his mouth and said, Camel, oh camel, come and fetch and carry like the rest of us. Humph, said the camel. And the dog went away and told the man. Presently, the ox came to him with the yoke on his neck and said, Camel, oh camel, come and plow like the rest of us. Plow means till the field. Okay. Humph, said the camel, and the ox went away and told the man. At the end of the day, the man called the horse and the dog and the ox together and said, Three, oh three, I'm very sorry for you. But that humph thing in the desert can't work, or he would have been here by now. So I am going to leave him alone, and you must work double time to make up for it. That made the three very angry, and they held a panchayat. Panchayat means meeting on the edge of the desert, and the camel came chewing cud. Chewing cud. Cud means food for chewing, and laughed at them. Then he said, humph, and went away again. He was very happy and went away. Presently, there came along the jinn. Jinn, I told you, a spirit with magical powers, who was in charge of all deserts, rolling in a cloud of dust. Jinn of all deserts, said the horse, is it right for anyone to be idle? Certainly not. Idle means lazy. Certainly not. Of course not, said the jinn. Well, said the horse, there is a thing in the middle of your desert with a long neck and long legs, and he hasn't done a stroke of work. A stroke means a little, nothing done. Stroke of work since Monday morning. He won't trot. Whew, said the jinn whistling. Whew is a expression. Okay, exclamation. That is my camel. What does he say about it? He says humph, and he won't plow, said the ox. Very good, said the jinn. I will hump him if you will kindly wait a minute. Hump here means I'll set right. Understand? I'll hump him means I'll deal with him appropriately. I'll set him right. I'll give him nice. Okay? The jinn said. Now you see the explanation. In the beginning, the world was new. The animals were just beginning to work for man. There was a camel. He lived in the middle of a howling desert. I told you, howling desert. He did not want to work. He ate sticks and thorns. He said hump when anybody spoke to him. Okay? The horse went to him on Monday morning. He asked the camel to come out and trot. Trot, I told you, run on two legs. But the camel said hump. The horse told the man about it. Then the dog came to him. He also asked him to work. But the camel said hump. Again the ox came to him. The camel said the same thing, hump. The man called the horse, the dog and the ox together in the evening and told them that to compensate the camel's work, he asked them to work double time. The three animals got very angry. They held a panchayat. There came the jinn of all deserts. The horse complained to the jinn about the camel. He told the jinn that the camel did not work. He said only hump. The jinn assured them that he would set the camel right. Okay. Now we see the question answers. Comprehension check. You can see comprehension check. What tasks do you think were assigned to the dog and the ox? Answer. The dog was assigned the task of fetching and carrying things. The ox was given the task of ploughing the field. Okay, second question. Why did the camel live in the middle of the desert? Answer. Camel lived in the middle of the desert because he did not want to work. He ate the sticks and thorns provided by the desert. Third question. What made the dog, the horse and the ox very angry? Answer. The dog, the horse and the ox were very angry because the man had asked them to work double time. It was to compensate for the camel who didn't work. Understand? Now fourth question. How did the jinn know the horse was complaining against the camel? Yes, the jinn was a master of all the deserts. He knew about all desert animals. The horse had spoken of long neck and long legs. So, the jinn knew he was talking about the camel. Understand? You are supposed to copy all these answers on the back page of your notebook. Thank you.